Hey guys, welcome to the sewer. I am the King Jellyfish and I'm about ready to serve a full course meal. So, welcome back to my channel, my jellyfish. I'm here for more content and I know what you Lana del Rey stands and my Lana del Rey mind be thinking. And I agree too. I was going to film a reaction to Norman effing Rockwell yesterday on Friday when it came out. But I had some chaos going on yesterday that will be talked about in a story time for another video, so keep in tune for that. I'm waiting for my situation to kind of like be resolved or whatever. I just hope it does get resolved because it's like a very chaotic issue. So I'm excited to react to Norman effing Rockwell by Lana del Rey. Lana del Rey's queen of alternative. That's the freaking tea. She's about to serve us some good content. I know it. And I'm about ready to do it. So here we go. We're gonna start this reaction. She's gonna spill the tea. And we only do metal straws here. So now let's begin. Okay. Track number 1 is the title track, which is Norman effing Rockwell. Hold up. She brought out the freaking piano. She started this whole album off like Coldplay would. It was just so magical, so beautiful. Excited. Okay, sorry about that.
God, man, child.
Period!
You fucked me so good that I almost said I.
Period! Yes! Yes, that's how you start Norman effing Rockwell. Yes. I actually needed that, like, for my situation. Okay, anyways, sorry about that.
I can't change that, and I can't change your mood.
That is so true. You can only do so much for changing another mood for another person. Like, sis, if someone wants to change their mood, to change their attitude, they had to desire to do that themselves. You can only do so much, but that person, they have to have that willingness to do that. So you shouldn't be putting too much responsibility for accommodating for other people, you know? Yes, cut out. My favorite color. Actually, now that's how you start an album. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite albums of the year, just based off of that title track. Like, this track is about a man that she's probably been with, or just like, I don't know, some like friend or whatever, and how this man has been like manipulating her, making her feel blue, like making her like feel depressed about herself and her own like, just like because she can't change the mood of that man. But sis, you don't have to do that. He needs to have that willingness to change. If he does not have that willingness to change, what can you do? You can only do so much. You shouldn't be trying to change him to make yourself hurt. That's just a toxic situation. Get yourself another man who respects you, who has their ish together, and who will make you feel better about yourself instead of worse. Lana snapped with this track. Oh, my tea dropped. I spilled the tea, literally. So this track, it gets a download from me. I would say put a mark, but that's AJ's brand, and I don't steal brands, so this gets a download for sure. Okay, so the second track, number 2, is Marina's Apartment Complex. I've heard this song many times. One of my favorite Lana del Rey songs ever. It's so beautiful. But I'm gonna listen to it again anyways now. I love the beginning of it. You cannot tell me that just based off of those instrumentals that you cannot feel the emotion from it. Like, you have to be inhuman to not feel that. Okay. Period! 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 Whisper to mother effing Jesus. Jesus, he's amazing. We stand Jesus. If you don't stand Jesus, we has got to talk.
Don't look too far, right where you. They mistook my kindness for weakness. I fucked up.
No. Kindness is not weakness. Kindness shows maturity. Kindness shows growth. Kindness is never weakness. And you shouldn't feel bad for being kind. Okay? Lana, we love you. Period! I do not remember this part. Wait, hold up. That's it? That song is shorter than I imagined, sis. Like, you cannot tell me that you don't like the song. You have to be tasteless. You have to be a tasteless pig to tell me you don't like the song. Like, this song gets a download for sure. So, this song is basically what I got from it. Like, it could be a totally different interpretation, but in this relationship that Lana's in, it seems like she's wearing the pants of the relationship because she is dating someone who is lost. Like, whether they lost their way, they don't know, like, who they are exactly, and how Lana has to be the one to direct them to, like, the right way. And I'm like, girl, you don't have to do that. Let him figure it out. You shouldn't be getting yourself into that situation, girl. Okay? Norman effing Rockwell, you're slaying me. Maybe it might be ultraviolet. So, track number 3, it is Venice. It's 9 minutes long, sis. Lana, what were you thinking? I listened to the song, but I haven't listened to it in a while, so I'll just see what happens. I just love the beginning.
Ice Queen.
Ice Queen!
Jeans and you're beautiful and I'm insane.
No, you're not. Okay, my main issue with this song is it's too long. It's 9 minutes and 37 seconds. She kind of like got her point like around like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and I was like, everything else like could just go away. Like, it's a good song to play like if you're driving on the highway and you kind of want to just clear your mind and like reflect. But it's cute. It's cute compared to Norman effing Rockwell and Marina's Apartment Complex. Just not as up par, you know? So the song, it kind of gives me like a nostalgic relationship kind of vibe, and how like, I don't know, she just thinks of like the memories of like her old relationship with this other guy, but like it wasn't like very serious, cause like, as the song is called Venice, like she brings like this sweetness to the relationship, and she does say like towards the end that she's jealous of this love and how like they're both diamonds, so they're just living in the moment, kind of like, I hate bringing this up, but kind of like romantics, like not like romantics like in our modern day, but like romantic, like the romantic era literature and just like the arts in general, just living in the moment and like being with one another. That's what I got from the song. Would it be downloaded? No. Added? Maybe. Okay. Anyways, the 4th track is I Love You. So I have listened to it once, but I don't really remember what it sounded like, so this will be my second time listening to it. Oh, I love that pattern.
Keep me turned on.
What kind of things you talking about, Lana, that keeps you turned on? Okay, continuing.
Everywhere you go, you take yourself, that's not a lie. Wish that you were home and put the flowers in my head, in my mind. That wasn't so far.
Oh my gosh, Lana ends her song so well in this album. Like, oh, what I think of this song? Love it. Like, it's like one of those chill bops that you can just dance to or whatever, or like you can listen to it when you're like hella depressed. Like, it's just one of those versatile songs, you know? And as the title suggests, it's about like a man that Lana loves and that she can't like get over, and how like she's like just desperate to spend time with the man and to, you know, just have a good time with him, you know? And I'm glad that like she actually finds someone that she has like a desire to be with instead of like the toxic situation she was talking about in the title track. So this song totally deserves a download. Yes, period. I said what I said. And yeah, sorry about my dancing. It was cringe. I know. Track number 5. It is Doing Time. This is a summer bop. This is the hot girl summer bop that actually isn't getting enough credit. It's like Hot Girl Summer, the song. It can wash Doing Time. That's the key. But I'm still gonna listen to this bop anyways. Okay, go ahead.
This is embarrassing.
Wait, hold up. Lana is spilling the tea. Like, I thought I spilled it. Lana is spilling more. Don't let a girl treat you like that. You deserve to be treated better. Okay. What? Did Lana say what I think she said? She better not be playing with herself the wrong way. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, y'all already know this drill. We're giving Doing Time a download. Yes. We're giving her, a queen, a download. Yes. I wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite song from the album, but it's like one. It's up there. It's totally up there. This song is such a chill. Well, it's not even chill bop. It's just a bop. Period. Like, she spilled some good tea. Like, I feel like the song's about like, well, the title is Doing Time. So I think of like prison when I hear like Doing Time. So she's kind of spilling the tea on like her. Well, I mean, she's talking about like a girl. So I'm not sure if it's a romantic thing or if it's like a friendship thing. But like, she is spilling the tea about like this girl needs to get karma. She needs to get hit by karma. And we are still going to have a chill time. We're not going to bother with it, but it's this. Karma works hard. So that's what I think the song is about. And Lana just served us the Hot Girl Summer bop. I said what I said. Track number 6 is Love Song. I have not heard that song, so we're gonna see what happens. It sounds like Love Me Harder right now.
I'm a
Me!
That's a test and yes. Now
Yes.
I'm here with you and I. You would stick around.
Oh.
Love song. My waist, don't waste any part. See me for who I am. So spill my.
How is this song already over? Lana Del Rey, you did that. You created a masterpiece. Like, this song is up there with Marina's Apartment Complex and Norman Epping Rockwell. It's one of her best. It's really beautiful. It's just a masterpiece. It's just amazing. And this song is pretty much talking about like how she in F It I Love You, she was talking about like how she met this guy and that she really desires to be with him. I think she's talking about the same guy, hopefully. And how well, the action of the relationship, and she really hopes that this relationship lasts, and I'm happy for her. And how she really thinks that this relationship is a once in a lifetime thing, and that she needs to take advantage of that and to kind of keep that going while she can, and hopefully that the man doesn't just leave her. And I'm just so happy for her. This song's just so beautiful. Like, Lover, low-key, just low-key. Lover is shaking. Lover by Taylor Swift, shaking. Track number 7 is Cinnamon Girl.
Cinnamon in my tea
Oh, what does that mean?
from your kiss.
Oh, girl! Woo-hoo! I'm sweating. Ooh, she's going into the details. Like, the sweet kisses, and oh. Let me just continue the song.
Let you take.
Pills?
Try to push me out, but I just find my way back in to you. But I'll just let you live.
Okay, so that was Cinnamon Girl. How do you go from love song to Cinnamon Girl? Like, ooh. That like was like a plot like turn or something. Like, she's just talking about like how this relationship is all great at first in love song and how she wants it to last, and then she's talking about her man popping pills and something about kerosene and anger in her hands or something like that. Like, girl, you need to leave ASAP. And then she's talking about how her man puts her out of the relationship and how she comes back, and girl, you need to stay away. That is a toxic situation. I do love Cinnamon Girl though. It's just it's such a good song. It gets a download. Yes, it does. Yes. Track number 8 is How to Disappear. Oh.
Life is hard.
Same.
Disappear.
Oh.
Cuts on his face 'cause he you hard.
What?
And now
About getting cuts because he what? He too hard. How to Disappear is beautiful. It was very beautiful. It wasn't long either. Like, I felt like it was kind of short in a good way. From what I got from How to Disappear, I originally thought it was about like the man that she probably broke up with, or like I think it was like two, or just like guys in general, like that she's had relationships with and like ended with. I thought it was about them disappearing, like disappearing from the situation, just living on with life. I thought that was kind of part of it, but then like towards the end, like she kind of clarified it's like how she disappears, and then I'm like, girl, like, you need to move. You shouldn't be thinking about those situations. Those are toxic. We need to grow from them, find better happiness, find more peace. And I'm glad that from what I got from the ending, I think she did find that peace, but I probably had to like listen to it again to kind of get that clarification. This song does get a download. This song was really good. I loved it. Track number 9, that is California. Oh, girl, I wish Lana hit me up. Okay, so that was California, and I'm kind of split on like what it's about. I think she's either talking about a guy or like a friend, because like in the beginning of the song, I remember like a lyric she was saying like, I read your letter and you said that you could do him better. So I'm like thinking if it's about like one of her, like one of her like girlfriends, and how like she'll just be there for her, to be that support, to be that good friend, and to like hype her up. And it's just it's a very good song to like listen to, like if you feel lonely, if you do feel like down about yourself. This song's just really good for that. I'm still split on like if I'd want to. I'm still split on if I want to download this song or not. I think it'll grow on me as I listen to it more, but I still need more deliberation with this song. And that's the T. Track number 10. It is The Next Best American Record. Ooh, T. Sashay. Your architecture?
Oh. I'm perverted.
She really changed the style. her mind. Honestly, her mind.
Party with you.
Oh, I love partying.
Fingers off my bathing suit. You make
Girl, you better be safe, first of all. And second of all, you better make sure this man is not toxic. You better make sure he doesn't abuse you. He doesn't use you. You better make sure he is the one. Oh. I heard shattered glass, sis. It kind of like gives me like a vibe of like a shatter back to reality that... Okay, I'll just explain at the end of the song. Hold up. This song was just the right time length. I love this song. This song gets a download for sure. And what I got from this song, it kind of like reminded me of like a nostalgic relationship she probably had like back then. But like, she remembers like the good times of them like dancing under architecture, as in like her house or something, or like having just fun time with each other. But then like, I didn't really grasp too many details, but she did talk about like how this man had like 1,000 girls. I'm like, sis, he's not for you. You can do better. You can do better, honey. And then when the glass shattered, I was literally shooketh. Like, it kind of reminded me like how she kind of like snapped back into reality, like because that reality is shattered open, and like she just stopped looking at like the good things and kind of like looked at her relationship as a whole and realized, man, I shouldn't be in this situation. So this song for sure, amazing, love it, gets a download. Okay, track number 11, The Greatest. Okay, so here are my thoughts on The Greatest. I think this will also be a grower for me. Same with like, kind of my same situation with California. I think this will grow on me like, this has a higher chance of growing on me than California does. But, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like torn with this song. Like, I don't know. Like, I have like no words to say. This is such a good song. But also like, I'm thinking if like, would I download it though? I'm like thinking. What I got from the song is she's basically talking about kind of like stop trying to do nothing with her life and trying to like make some meaning out of it, whether it may be hanging out with friends, making music, having a good time, finding love, or whatever that is. But then she talks about in the end how like she regrets not doing nothing at all, and I was like, dang. So I think this song goes like with the nostalgia theme, and how like she's just remembering like the good times she's had and reflecting on that. Track number 12, which is Bartender.
house parties.
Yes.
Crosby girls just want to have fun.
Period.
Hold me all night.
Oh.
Barry Coke you serve is fine. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be a metaphor? A bartender serving not wine, but cherry Coke? Because I do remember
Lana del Rey had a song called Cola, and it was my tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Tender.
oh, she did some ASMR right there.
Party.
We love a tea party.
Ha 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 ha.
That's it. Okay, that song deserves a download. So she's talking about how, I don't know, in this lyrics, it sounds like she's trying to cope with some stress or some like kind of like pain that she's dealing with, like whether it's like relationships or just other situations, by like buying a truck like in the middle of the night. Like, girl, Like, why? And then she has this relationship with her bartender, and you guys all know, alcohol is a depressant. And then she's like talking about like how he serves her cherry coke. Sis, girl, it's not the bartender's job to fix your problems. Girl, there's therapy. And I think everyone could use therapy. Therapy is a good resource to go to kind of like grow as a person, to like kind of work through any like mental health conflicts going on with you. Track number 13 is Happiness is a Butterfly.
Oh.
That is like a good metaphor. Happiness is a butterfly. She tries to catch it every night. Me too. I try to find my happiness, but then it escapes me every night. Oh, this song is amazing already.
Oh.
Oh. Girl. Oof. So, Happiness is a Butterfly, I think, is my favorite song from the album. But I did think it was a tad bit long, Because I feel like she already made her point by, like, probably, like, 3:15-ish. And it's, like, 4 minutes and 32 seconds long. But, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's, like, my favorite song from the album so far. And it gets a download, of course. I could feel the emotion while she's singing. But basically what she's talking about is, like, she's trying to make an effort to find happiness by, like, being with, like, this man that she's talking about. But, girl, no man can make you happy more than yourself. Self-love matters, and, girl, you need to work on self-love. And you can try catching happiness like a butterfly. You can try doing that every night. But happiness starts with you. Period. Track number 14. This is the last song on this album. It's a long title. It's Hope is a Dangerous Thing for a Woman to Have, but I Have It.
I'm not,
You're not what?
no, I'm not.
Spill it!
Blood on my walls 'cause the ink in.
Sis, we do not write with our blood. Girl, if you ever do that, get some help, please. It's not okay to do that. That is what's the word for it? Not necessarily, it's self-mutilation in a way, because you are like, you had to like get blood somehow, so obviously you'd probably have to cut yourself, and girl, seek help. Seek that support.
I died. I died.
Oh. Now that is how you end an album. Like, girl, Lana put me in my darkness, but that is probably like, I still have to deliberate, but I think this is the best Lana Del Rey song I have ever heard. Obviously the best song on this album. Like, it was just so raw, so vulnerable. It obviously gets a download, like, that quick. Like, at first when I listened to it, like, when it was a single, like, I was just like, eh. But now, I love it. And she's basically talking about, like, how, like, hope, like, kind of, like, gives her more pain because, like, in her suffering, she hopes for, like, something better, but then, like, she goes back down. And, girl, hope isn't something dangerous to have. And it's important to continue to have hope because there are so many good things in life that we also need to consider, and also the good things that we have in our life that we need to consider. And yes, bad things do happen, of course, in life, but it's important to kind of grow from those bad things and to kind of seek help, to kind of learn from those experiences. And she does talk about, like, her dad, like, contacting her dad from his grave, and that really hit me. And this was just so raw, so vulnerable, and it's just amazing. I love it. Okay, so now the album listening has finally been done, and I have to say, Ultraviolence, sweetie, you have got some competition. Norman effing Rockwell did that. I did not expect it to happen, but it happened. So, I want to say that I do know this is kind of like a conceptual album, but still, I feel like Lana del Rey has experienced these things too, and this is definitely one of my favorite albums from the year. And out of 14 songs, I think there's only like 2 or 3 songs that I didn't like put as like a download, which is actually still really good. And I totally recommend this album. So yeah, that's the freaking tea. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, my jellyfish, so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Click down the like button down below. And please comment down below any suggestions you have for me, like whether music-wise or just like any video content that you guys recommend for me to do. And I will think about doing it, you know? And my social medias will be linked down below. Unlike last time, I didn't really want to put it in my video this time. But if you haven't watched my first video already, I will put a link of that down below as well, and maybe at the end of the video. I know I look like a mess, but what can I do? Also, something very important to say is, please share this video with whoever you want, like anyone, honestly, because I do want to try to make it out there, so I would really appreciate the support. And thank you guys for watching. So thank you, jellyfish, for watching this video, and I'm about to leave and to sink myself in the sewer. Bye!